And she is Jennifer Eckels from Westmoreland County Community College, joining us this morning in a remote studio location. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Jennifer, good morning.
Good morning, Todd. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you with us here today. I haven't had you in the studio for quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a while. We were offline there for the summer, of course, and but now we're back.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you're back, and a really exciting announcement by WCCC last week about the college and high school program. That's we have dual enrollment with some of our Indiana County schools and some of our area universities, and WCCC certainly is right in line with that. Tell me about college and high school here in Indiana County.
So, College and High School is a program for high school students to be able to take their regularly scheduled high school classes for college credit. And it's a great opportunity for our area high school students to be earning college credit while they're taking their regularly scheduled high school classes. Basically, the teachers that teach those high school classes will be their regular teachers. They won't be having a college professor. They'll be having the regularly scheduled high school teacher. And classes that they would be taking anyways, they could get credit for through the college. So if they were taking, for example, a French class or a writing class or a calculus course, they could then in turn get credits for those classes through us. And then those credits could be transferable to many, many colleges and universities throughout Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and so you're taking advantage, number one, of this special program. Number two, of the fact that WCCC is much less costly than some other universities, and those credits could transfer to those other schools too. So that's really a double benefit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a great opportunity for students, especially students who may or may not know yet if they're going to attend college. It's a way for them to kind of try it out and see how they feel about it, see what it would be like to earn college credits. And then for students who may not know really where they want to go to college or what program they want to pursue, it's a way for them to start getting some of those general education requirements out of the way.
Now, you do still already have some schools involved in the program, right?
Yes, so we have Indiana High School and United and Apollo Ridge so far.
Oh, okay. So there's an opportunity, isn't there, for other schools to come on board with this great program?
Yeah, and we've already started talking with some of the other schools, and they're definitely interested. So I don't think it will be too long before we see some of the other districts in Indiana County joining up.
Would you like to make it available to all of the districts in Indiana County eventually?
Yes, and it absolutely is available. So as I said, I have met with a couple of the school districts already, and they're interested. It does take a while to work through. We have to, get a list of the teachers who would be interested in teaching the courses. We have to make sure that they have the credentials to teach at the college level. That's why we're able to do it, is essentially those teachers would have the credentialing to be able to teach at that higher level. And then, they submit a course syllabus, which we compare with our syllabus to make sure that it's articulated. And then once all of that process is approved, then we can offer the courses to the students. So there is a process to it, which can, take a few months to get going. So usually if we start a process, then the program's ready to go live the following school year.
Yeah, and that's tremendous because this is a college level course. You're not sending anybody to school who is not equipped simply because they got this sort of an advantage. They're taking the hard stuff in high school, and it really will equip them for the rest of their college career.
Mm-hmm. We've had some students graduate with as few as 3 credits, just basically taking one 3-credit course, and as many as 20, 22 credits.
Wow.
Which when you look at how many credits it takes to earn an associate's degree, that's a third of the credits right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it certainly gives them an advantage when they start college. and it saves a lot of money in the long run.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so since it has been a while since we've had you here on Indiana in the Morning, let's talk about WCCC as a whole, all of the different locations that you have, and then what folks can expect by going to WCCC here in Indiana County. Let's start with, what is WCCC? What's a community college?
A community college is a 2-year college, meaning that we offer up to an associate degree. We also have certificate and diploma programs. And a lot of our programs are technical in nature, hands-on. We have, as you mentioned, we have 6 branch campuses. So the main campus is located in Youngwood, Pennsylvania. And then we have campuses in Latrobe, Murraysville, New Kensington, Fayette, the Advanced Technology Center in Mount Pleasant, and then, of course, here in Indiana. And a lot of our programs, for example, at the Advanced Technology Center, that's where you'll find our welding programs, our gas and oil programs. At the main campus, we have our culinary programs and our allied health programs. So it's a wide variety of those hands-on trades that are really in high demand right now.
Mm-hmm.
And at the Indiana campus, our main program is our Registered Nursing Program, Associate of Applied Science. So that's what we focus on primarily in Indiana. However, we offer a wide variety of general education courses as well for students that may be transferring to another college or just wanting to get some general ed courses.
That flexibility is so important for people, I mean, especially those as you said, who really haven't decided yet, I want to be here, I want to be doing this, or I want to be doing that. This enables them to, at a very low cost by comparison to some other universities, to not only get their feet in, but get a solid educational foundation to either move on to further education or to move right into a career field.
That's right. A lot of our graduates go directly into the workforce, and they're able to get, sustainable careers based on the 2-year programs. So we have a lot of programs that really are a great feed right into the workforce right here in Indiana County, actually.
Yeah. Jennifer Eckels with us from WCCC, Westmoreland County Community College. So it is the fall semester, and my goodness, 2020 has been different for every educational platform. I would assume as well for WCCC. Tell me how things went over the summer and how we have moved on into the fall. What's the educational model look like?
So I work with such an amazing team of people, not just in Indiana, but with the college as a whole. So when the pandemic first hit back in March, we literally went 100% remote within 2 days.
Uh-huh.
All of our faculty, and I was teaching last semester too, so one day I'm teaching in the classroom, and then literally the next day I'm holding Zoom classes online. So it's just amazing to work with a team who's so flexible and adaptable, and we did a 180, we put everything online, and we remained online almost entirely. So throughout the summer, all of our courses were either what we call remote, which is when we have the Zoom meeting. So you're still meeting on a day and a time like you would for a class,
Mm-hmm.
or they were entirely online asynchronously where you worked at your own pace. However, there are certain programs that require those hands-on components and those hands-on labs. For example, the allied health programs, nursing, there are things that they just have to learn hands-on that cannot be learned through a computer. So we do have some programs that are still meeting and doing things face-to-face, of course, following all of the guidelines. But I would say about 75% of our courses are either remote or online this fall.
I'm guessing, and you can tell me if I'm wrong about this, but even as a school, as a college, you've learned a lot as an institution about how to present classes online through this pandemic. And not that there's anything good that could come out of this, but we certainly can improve the model, and you've probably done that.
I would say that one of the things that our college has really strived to do is make sure that our faculty all have the training and the resources they need to be successful and to teach the best that we possibly can online and remotely. So all of the faculty have been required to go through three different levels of training. We use the platform D2L, Desire to Learn, and we have all had to complete 3 levels of more intensive training so that we can fully utilize the program and make it very streamlined for our students. Our students have had to learn too. We've all had to adapt and come together, and there have been lots of times and wrinkles that we've worked out. Professor and students together have come together and said, okay, this doesn't seem to be working. Let's try it this way. So it's been a learning process for all of us, but what we have is a desire to keep moving forward and to do this the best possible way that we can for the students.
Yeah, I'm guessing that there's a lot of chances for innovation, and you've taken advantage of those things. So in our closing moments with Jennifer Eckels from Westmoreland County Community College today, I want to get back to Indiana County and the College and High School program. So for mom and dad sitting at home, for the students sitting at home saying, gosh, it sounds intriguing. What else can I learn about it? How can I make a decision? What are the 1 or 2 things that you would say to them?
So most of the students will have been hearing about this through their teachers and their guidance counselors in the high school. But if you are curious at all, I recommend having your son or daughter stop by the guidance counseling office, pick up the form, bring it home, and look over it. Also, you can visit our website at westmoreland.edu, and there's a lot of information on college and the high school there. Or they could reach out to me directly at Westmoreland, Indiana. They can call 724-357-1404 and speak to me directly. I'd be happy to answer anyone's questions.
Jennifer, it's so good to have you back with us. Haven't seen you for a while, and we're so glad that WCCC is moving forward too and helping kids, not only kids, helping young adults all throughout Indiana County. We appreciate so much your visit today.
Thank you, Todd.
Have a great one.
You too.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. 1 FM and AM 1160.